guys, so I'm here today to film a foundation review and wear test on the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless foundation. I keep trying to call it Naked Skin. Like, I was trying to find the description on Sephora and I was searching for Naked Skin and was like, where are you? It's Stay Naked. Now, I did get a sample because that's just the kind of girl I am. I'm out here trying to buy foundations, especially high-end ones, before I know what they're like. So that's what we're doing today. Before I get into this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll put every Tuesday and Thursday, and you're literally already here. I have, for those of you who don't know, I have pale skin, which you can see, dry skin, and it's about normal to dry, but it's a little bit drier now because I live in Canada and the weather is cold as fuck. So I'm just gonna go through kind of the description of this foundation. It has a beautiful glass bottle with like some weird indent into it that like I'm kind of into. It comes in 50 shades and I'm actually like the third or fourth shade in. So it starts really light. It looks like it goes really dark, which is amazing. I'm not sure if it goes dark enough. Usually they don't, but 50 shades is a great start. It's 1 fluid ounce. Obviously, it's $53 Canadian. I'm not sure how much it is American because I live in Canada. And the claims of this foundation are that it is a vegan, buildable, medium coverage liquid foundation with a real skin matte finish that lasts up to 24 hours. We're not testing for 24 hours here. We will do like 10. It's medium coverage, matte finish, liquid, available in 50 shades, designed with 9 shade intensities, 3 master tones, and 7 undertones. This waterproof longwear foundation feels like a second skin thanks to its breathable formula. It's better and looks better. It feels better and looks better with Stay True color, which minimizes the appearance of pores. This product is vegan and cruelty-free, good for all skin tones or skin types. So this foundation came out a while ago. I think it came out during like I don't know, when like, remember when like 10 foundations launched? It was the Fenty, the Pat McGrath, this one, the Anastasia. All of the other ones had like glowy in their title and this one didn't, so I just like never tried it out. But Atlee is one of my favorite YouTubers and she has been using this nonstop and it's made me want to try it. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna insert a clip now of me applying the foundation so you can see the application and then I will check back in with you. Okay, so as usual, we have a sample of the foundation. Can I just show you the bag they put it in at Sephora? This is a Kleenex. Ta-da. It says the shade is 20 CP. Yeah, so 20 CP is fair neutral with a rosy, or sorry, fair cool with a rosy undertone. So I didn't really know what shade I was, so I kind of just guessed. Story of my life. I mean, I'm fair with a cool undertone. Oh, that looks like it might be a little bit light for me. We might need to bronze the face today. All right, let's see. It's a little light and this is like the 5th, like maybe like the 3rd or 4th shade in the line, which is nice because usually the lightest shade doesn't match me at all. Okay, medium coverage? Are you sure? Let's try some more. Okay, it's definitely buildable. I'm just gonna add a like tap on my nose just because I generally just like to add a little bit there at the end because my nose truly hates foundation. You know, I'm not mad at this. It's definitely, I would call it like a light medium, buildable to medium coverage foundation. Like there is no way this is like a full medium or like a medium full foundation. But it does have like that nice kind of satin finish to the face. It said it had a matte finish, but this feels more like satiny to me. Let me zoom you guys in and show you. So as you can see, I mean, you're still seeing a lot of my skin coming through, but it is covering most of the redness. And like, is that a pimple? How dare it? I mean, the forehead, we are settling. The foundation is a thinner consistency, so that usually happens. But like overall, I like the glow. It's one of those foundations that I would say would be a nice summer foundation probably, or like maybe even a spring foundation, just because to me, like the finish is nice, and probably once I have my whole face on, I'll like the way it looks, but it's not like wow, full coverage. I also wanted to show you, I swatched this on my hand like in the middle of application just to show you that it oxidizes. So this is the dried swatch, not even fully dried, and this is the fresh swatch. So this shade actually is perfect for me. What I actually did was I put this on my hand and I walked around Sephora and then was like, okay, yeah, that matches me. So I will say this foundation does oxidize, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna put on the rest of my foundation, probably a lighter coverage concealer just to like match this, and I will be back. Okay, so this is the final look. I forgot to mention, I did prime with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer because I wanted to use a glowy primer, but I was like, I didn't really want to affect the finish of this foundation because I know it says it's matte, but I kind of believe it's more of a satin finish just based on what I've seen from it before. I'm wearing the Strobe Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette on my eyes. I'm wearing the two shades Strawberry Milk and Third Eye, and honestly, I'm obsessed. And I just have a ColourPop, like pressed, not a pressed glitter, but like a Super Shock shadow in Paisley just pressed over the lid, and I'm obsessed. They're not called Strobe Cosmetics anymore. I can't remember the new name. I have the Fenty Into Sun bronzer on, Benefit Dallas foundation, and I'm wearing the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero palette because this is relaunching, and as you can see, mine is very loved. I'm wearing the shade Kitty Cat as my highlight and my inner corner highlight, and we're feeling it. And then on the lips, I mixed together Maybelline's Truffle Tease and Lady Gaga Viva Glam because I wanted kind of like a pastel-y, pinky kind of lip to go with this look. I'm also wearing a Sailor Moon shirt, which is kind of like inspiring the whole vibe today. But besides that, okay, this is what happens to me. I always put a foundation on and I don't think it's full coverage enough, and then once I put my whole face on, I'm like, oh, she's kind of cute. And that's literally how I feel. Like, it looks so glowy and beautiful. I did set it with my MAC Merlin Skin Finish Natural, and then I like setting sprayed my face with MAC Fix Plus and Urban Decay Naked Setting Spray, but I do that with every foundation because it was a little tacky when I tried to touch it, so I wanted to be able to blend stuff on top of it easily. But honestly, I think it looks gorgeous. Like, this is definitely a, like, it almost feels like a nourishing foundation. Like, I definitely wouldn't call this matte. It's definitely more of a satin finish. I get that they call it like matte skin-like, which is basically a satin finish, but it looks gorgeous. So as you can see, the glow is beautiful. I mean, I would like a little bit more coverage, but I'm not mad about it. It's a little cakey right here, but I'm gonna say that that's gotta be from, like, maybe I missed putting primer there or something, just because it makes no sense that that's the only place it looks cakey is like this one little patch on my lip. So it's probably either I put too much foundation there or I fucked up my primer on that area. My upper lip kind of gets cakey in general, so it might have just been too much foundation, but my nose never looks good. My apologies. Forehead, we're settling into the fine lines, but like not excessively. But like overall, I'm feeling it. So yeah, overall, I'm not mad at this foundation. I definitely like it a lot more than I thought I would once I started applying it. It definitely oxidizes, so keep that in mind. If you are looking for your foundation shade, I would swatch it on your hand and kind of walk around Sephora. But it is 12:03 right now, so we will call the check-in time 12. And I will be back, I guess, at like 5, and then again at 10 to do a kind of 10-hour wear test on this. But so far, I'm feeling it. Okay, it is 5 p.m. This has been on my face for 5 hours, and truly not much else has changed. Still having some weird patchiness here, but again, I think that's got to be something like about my primer or something, because like that's just random. But overall, it looks nice. It definitely did oxidize. Like when I first put it on, I was like, this is too light, and now that I'm wearing it, I'm like, it almost could be too dark on me. In the camera, you can never tell, but if you kind of look at the pastiness that is my neck, you can see that it's a little bit darker. I did apply bronzer, which probably didn't help make it look darker, but yeah, I think it looks nice. Again, it's only been 5 hours, so like I don't expect things to change. The fact that it still looks the same is good because we don't want it to disintegrate yet. I did went out and ran some errands this morning with my husband, went grocery shopping. I ate lunch. I had a sub, so you know, generally around my mouth is usually a little bit rubbed off, especially around my nose because my allergies have been fucking wild. I am like the only person that gets allergies in the winter. In the winter, my allergies are always crazy. I can't stop sneezing or blowing my nose. I actually picked up some Reactine while I was out, but I haven't taken it yet because that would be logical. You can see the glow is still nice. A little faded on the chin, but that's probably from eating lunch. Again, still this like really weird patchiness here, but again, like from afar, like if I sat back here, you can't really see it. It's only like when we get real close that you can see it. It's a little heavy here also, but that's not really much. Everything else looks pretty fine. Forehead, we're looking normal. We're settled into the fine lines, but like not in an obnoxious way. So, you know, this is kind of how I expect if I were check-in to go. Everything looks pretty good. You know, there's a little wear and tear here and there, but like nothing dramatic. It's mostly from me touching my face. But yeah, we look cute. I'm not mad about this. I definitely didn't think I was gonna like this foundation when I first applied it, and I'm kind of feeling it. So far so good. I will be back at 10 o'clock tonight to do the final check-in and kind of see how she wears. That's the real teller, because we want this to be able to last 10 hours. But so far, 5 hours. I'm loving like the glow on my forehead. I find that when like a glowy foundation always just makes everything look a little bit better because it kind of just like bounces the light off the skin and then no one can see like if it's a little bit cakey here or something because of the way that it kind of, I don't want to say hides your pores, but like it basically hides all your imperfections because of how glowy it is. Straight up. This is why glowy foundations are superior. So yeah, I will be back in another 5 hours and we will do the final check-in, see how she lasts. 9:45, I just checked my iPad, I didn't bring my phone in here. So like it's been 9 hours and 45 minutes, probably 10 hours considering the fact that I had my base on before I called the like official check-in time. Like look at my hair, it's falling out, I'm tired, and I want to take my face off. So overall, I mean like all of my like powders and stuff have stayed on pretty well. Forehead still looks glowy. It's looking a little dry around the chin, but like also like that's probably from like eating and it's wearing off and stuff. But like overall, I'm not mad about it. I like this foundation far more than I thought I would. Just for a final kind of close up, I was laying on this side, so if there's like some rubbed off, that's why. But like over here looks fine. Powders and stuff are still on. My cat apparently approves or doesn't approve, I can't really tell. It's a little like, it feels a little like dry in this area. Like I think it just like doesn't look as glowy as it did earlier, but like I mean I guess that kind of makes sense. But my forehead still looks really glowy. It's probably because I touch my forehead less than I touch like my chin area. But yeah, overall this foundation, I would definitely call it like a medium, like a light medium buildable to like solid medium foundation. If you have really oily skin, this probably wouldn't be the foundation for you because I do find that it's a glowier foundation, and generally people with oily skin don't love that. But other than that, I think it's a nice foundation. It's lasted pretty well. I mean, it definitely will not last the 24 hours that it says it will last. Like, I don't know why foundations make stupid fucking claims like that they can never live up to. But it looks decent after 10 hours, so I'll take it. So yeah, that's what I think about the Naked Skin, or no, it's called the Stay Naked. Fuck, I keep calling it Naked Skin. That's what I think about the foundation. I'll probably try to play around with it a little bit more. Like I have this sample, and as you can see, like, she is like full up. Like the girl gave me tons in here. So I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more, and I might purchase it during the Sephora spring sale that's coming up because I'm already building a cart. But yeah, we're feeling it. So let me know if you guys have tried this foundation and what you think about it down below, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!